Hi everyone, I'm Fiona from Stamping with Fiona and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Everything that I demonstrate to you today you can purchase through my online store. This is take 2 because my husband just shouted upstairs, so I do apologise. Okay, so what I wanted to share with you is how to use up all those little scraps of paper that we have lying around when we finished using our designer series paper. So this was one that we did online, a friend's birthday crafty get together last week, and she had seen it online and shared with us, and so we had fun. And these bits of paper are 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and then I've done a mat underneath it. So it's really basic, but it's a great way to use up your little scraps. So the one that I've already done today, the card base is pale papaya, and the square doily, I've actually used my blending brush with pale papaya on it. Now it probably looks really pale and you think, oh, that's just white, but if I put the original next to it, you might be able to see, yeah, see there, actually it does reflect the colour. Anyway, the one I'm going to do for you now, I'm going to use Misty Moonlight, because you should see a big difference. And I've got the same bits of paper, but what I wanted to demonstrate to you is how different they look depending on which combination you use. So what I've got is basically 2 squares of double-sided designer series paper, 2 inches by 2 inches. You fold them in half and fold them in half the other way. I have got some that I've already prepared earlier because I know what it's like when I'm live and I get a bit nervous. So I have got some. I just wanted to show you how easy this is. So you can see I've just put some creases in there, and you would do the same with the other bit. And then you cut up to the first score, to one of the score lines on both bits, and then you intermingle them. So what I'm doing is I do really want the blue to show because I'm using a Misty Moonlight base. But what will happen is, so you'd line them up and then you fold back one bit on each piece of paper and you end up with 4 completely different squares. Now, if I turn this one over and do it the other way, I will get a completely different combination. So I'm just going to do that quickly to show you. And then I will do my doily. So I do want the blue to show, and that way I'm getting a different bit of the blue showing. Not sure which bit I like best. And then another one, got a bit more of the trees there. Let's try this one. So fold that up and I will stick that down. Fold that one back. Yeah, I think I like that one. Okay, so I'm just going to get my stamp and seal. And the first thing I need to do is just stick it down onto the bottom bit and hopefully line it up so that it's straight. You can always trim it if it's not quite straight. I have actually had to do that. And I'm just going to put some on this bit. Here we go. So that's my bit. Now I've got these bits sticking up. So all I'm going to do is put some Stampin' Seal on here. Lay that one down. Some Stampin' Seal on here. And lay that one down. And there you go. I've got my grid. Now there is a little bit of an overlap there, so I probably will just trim that off. It shouldn't really affect the size. And I have already cut a bit of gold paper, gold card, to mat and layer it. There we go. So I'll just pop that on there. So how's everyone doing today? I can hear the TV. My husband's obviously listening to Boris, so I'm going to go down and watch that in a minute, find out what he has in store for us. And then the great excitement will be watching Wimbledon a bit later, because the young British girl is playing this afternoon, so she's amazing. We watched her on Saturday, which was my husband's birthday. So we watched a Brit get through Wimbledon and England win the quarterfinals of the Euro, so that's great. Right, so the wrong thing. I'm going to just do something to my doily. Now you can see I did it before. If I stuck this down, you could actually use it as a stencil, which I hadn't thought of before. So I'm just going to, now because it's a darker colour, hopefully you can see it much clearer, that it is actually changing colour. I love blues. Blues and greens are my favourites. And I do always tend to go for them, which is why I wanted to do the pale papaya, just to show that I can do different colours. Just a bit more on there. I'll clean that in a minute. Get my ink out of the way before I put my arm in it. Trust me, I learned the hard way about that. Now, the way that I stuck the doily on, I think that's lovely, was using glue dots. So I know that the middle bit is not going to show, so I'm just going to put them, get my tweezers, I will put them in the middle, and then depending which way I'm going to line my cube up, you can also go there as well. Right, now which side am I doing? Right, that's the side I want to show, so I'll put them on this way. Yeah, we've had a pretty eventful weekend actually. It was my husband's birthday on Sunday, so as I say, we watched sport, and yesterday we went up to see family, and we haven't seen them, well, we haven't seen our granddaughters for 18 months, so as you can imagine it was pretty emotional, and we stayed the night up there in a hotel, which was lovely, and came back today, but the drive yesterday was horrendous. So on this one I put the doily on square, and then I put my gold on at a diagonal, but I think I might turn it around this time. So I'm going to put the doily on diagonally, and then what I need to do is work out where that's going to go so I can put some more glue dots underneath. Not sure if it will need it actually. I think that will hold it on, so I don't think I will bother with any more glue dots. Now I could use dimensionals to raise it up, but actually I'm not going to. I'm going to just keep it flat, mainly because if it's too high it will have to put extra postage on, and my mum gets a lot of her cards from me. So that's actually, this is the designer series paper, which, hang on, let me just look in the catalogue, I don't want to give you the wrong name. It's called The Beauty of the Earth. So it's basically got all different seasons, and it's £10.75 for 12 by 12 inch paper, and you get 2 each of 6 double-sided designs, so you're going to get 12 sheets, and there's currently an offer and they're 50% off, so now is a great time to stock up on your designer series paper. So I'm just going to line that up there, stick that down, and I'm always in need of thank you cards, so I'm just going to pop a quick thank you. Actually, I'll use my black marker pen. I'm not sure if the misty moonlight will show up. And there we go. So it didn't take me long to cut the paper. Probably the fiddliest bit is the cutting, the scoring and the cutting, and the intermingling them and deciding which way round you want it. But I really like that, and I hope you do too. Thank you for watching. Better go down now and see what Boris has got in store for us. I'll be back again on Wednesday at 5. Thanks very much. Bye.